That's right. Alright, welcome back. Very simple what we're doing today. We're just continuing where we left off. Hopefully today will be a much better day, and hopefully I don't drop it. Well, I really don't want to lose any pieces again. Just gotta give it time, you know? So it is fucking cold in my room. Alright. Access protect. So, when we left off, well, when we finished last time, we just finished with part 1. Oh, one thing I also forgot to say was, when I was looking, I was cleaning up my room a little bit last night, and I noticed this piece right here. I was like, what the hell did that go to again? It went to this right here. So I gotta take off this little grate thing. And, holy shit. So we should have all our pieces. And we're already fucking up. Wow, that was fast. What was that? Oh, I think it was like the whole shop itself. For some reason, just kind of like... Yeah, it was the whole shop itself, so hopefully that wasn't anything too bad. However, I did drop it here, so we do need to fix that. I wonder why it is hollow on the inside, though. That's my big question. Anyways. Alright. So now that we have fixed our mistake, we are actually going to let's actually start. Let's hope nothing else breaks, because I'm worried. I have strong fingers. I don't know the extent of my own strength. So, we are going to have to do the method we did for the last one, which was essentially just, dump out literally everything from Bag 2, and just have to search through the piles to see if we can find what we need. Because for some reason, they just really bad. So we won't need to touch those. Probably for the rest of the video. Right. Let's do this just a tiny bit. There you go. Should be soothing background music, not loud as fuck. Alright. We'll empty out all these. Alright, well, we're already off to a great start. I'm dropping pieces already. Remember how I opened this up in the first, like, 2 minutes, and I said, hopefully I don't drop pieces? Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's a very weird piece. It's not a piece, that's just 2 pieces that fit really well together. Let's try not to spill everything all over the fucking... piece in there, I could see it. Right. Two down. However many more to go. Oh, I want 2 more bags, so... It looks like a mess because it is a mess. The problem is that I want to put the instructions up here so I could still see them. The problem is you guys can't. So, that's the biggest issue of this. Oh, I totally forgot. I need to do something for my sister really quick in the meantime. Alright. It's so funny too because when I was telling my sister about this, she's like, "Oh, do I have to pay to watch?" I'm like, "No. Surprisingly, you don't have to. You can just watch it. I'm not a person that demands money. Though I'd like some." How gentle I have to be with these. For the time being. Just put these bags aside. Quite a lot of pieces just scattered around right now. Some of these are like literally connected together, I think unintentionally, but it is still funny regardless. Yes, we do have a lot of pieces, so a lot of them are going to be out of camera or off camera. So here's the problem I have with this, too, is since the bags aren't exactly labeled, you just have, like, multiple bags that say, like, oh, 2, right? So it's all for step 2. Well, you have to empty pretty much all of them out. And then the beginning of your instructions is just a fucking mess. So, spending time, you just have it right here. I like to show around my mouse. I don't like that at all. Ooh, that's sketchy. Fuck it. Alright, so we need to start here. So it looks like we start with this one here. So we need a 1x4. Okay. So we have 1x4, a 2x4. A single with a hole. Right. That's just a single. What is a single with the hole? Great. Already off to a great start. Gotta scour through to see where this one fucking piece is. There's a red underneath my keyboard. I need to grab it. There we go. is it? I think this is the piece it's talking about. Wait, we need the singles anyways. So we need one of these. And this doesn't look like the piece it's talking about. It looks like it's got like a crater in it almost. Not a bulge. That's the other single. Ah, here we go. This is the piece it's talking about. Okay, so then we need a 1x10. A 1x8, which I think is this one. Yes. And then a 2x6. So you. So it has me do this stacked on top of this. So we need this single stacked on top of that one. It has me placing it right here. Interesting. The hole facing out. Oh wait, the hole goes. The hole is just straight up hollow. I don't know why. I thought it had a certain direction to it. So it looks like we need our 2x4 here. Seems weird. Where's our flat gray? This is the flat gray it's talking about? Yeah. Then we do this right here. We need our... I imagine we need our 1x8. So we need one of these bad boys here. That doesn't seem right. It seems like I'm missing something. Was it supposed to hover? I don't think it's supposed to hover like that. But what did I do wrong if that's the case? Do I have to go back? I have to go back to this fucking stuff. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did do something wrong. Would you look at that? So, I did do something wrong, but it's a good thing I double checked, just to be sure. Look at this. I never throw away my extra pieces, just in case. And this is exactly why. It's because you may realize that you completely kerfuffled. So, pretty sure it wanted me to add this here. Which is weird. I don't know how I missed that the first time around, but now when I add this, should actually have it push in. Yep. That's what we wanted. So now we can push that right there. Then we want this big piece over here. Here. And our single right here. The steps to this are like very weird. I don't know why, they just are. For another 1x8, I think you are it. Yeah. Alright. Luckily, we fixed our mistake and we're back on track. So, now, next step, 64. We need a 1x6, 2x6, 1x10, 2x10. Two 2x10s. You. Oh, wait, no, we did not skip a step. We got it. It's weird for a second that I accidentally skipped a step. Nope. Luckily, I'm not that stupid. At least not today, anyways. A 2x10. Here. Then we need the other 2x10. No, that's not 2x10. That's a 2x10. Looks like hovering. Yeah, it's gonna be hovering, but that's fine. 21 smaller than dish. There you are. Two right in there. Okay, 1x6. Move on to this one here. That's a little hard to see. I am trying my best here. I think we need one of these badasses. We need a 1x10. 1x10 long boy. So we stick him right here. I'm really hoping this goes better than yesterday, because yesterday, like, was turning into a literal shit show. So here's to hoping that it goes better than yesterday. You never know with this shit. Guys, I can't put too much pressure. That's my problem. It's because whenever I put, like, full pressure that I want to push, so that, you know, it's in there all the way, it's secure. I got rock climber fingers, so my finger strength is a lot better than I even think it is. So I'll put pressure into it, and then I completely fucking obliterate my build. Which, I mean, you saw when I was trying to, like, push that tiny little piece on the stairs, and just fucking annihilated that. I was worried, because I was like, great, I have to rebuild that, don't I? Luckily, I didn't, so. It's always great when you don't have to do that shit. We need another 1x10. No, What the fuck is that piece? Oh, it's this one. It's a very weird piece. Should we want longer than this? Shit. I see, like, all of these the same fucking size. Oh, wait. They're not supposed to go all the way. No, I had it right. Okay, so it is these ones. Let's It's not supposed to go all the way. I just heard a piece drop. I don't know what piece that was, but I definitely heard a piece drop. Hopefully it wasn't too important, because I don't see any pieces on the ground. Oh boy. Well, let's continue. That's definitely one of those moments where it's like, that's not the sound I want to be hearing. One discussion I'd like to have is about music. Especially video game music, right? Music has an important place in pretty much everyday life, if you think about it. Including, like, especially the entertainment industry. Because if you make a movie that doesn't have music or doesn't have good music, it's not that interesting. Unless you're trying to make a horror movie, then I guess having little to no music actually drives up the scare factor. But like having a emotional movie or a scene in a movie that makes it emotional, like, I hear a lot of people bring up, you know, I think it's, In the Pool, that one song. I don't think that's the exact name, but, I hear a lot of people bring that up. I was like, oh, that scene was so sad because of that song. I'm like, yes, that song gave it that emotion to it, because it's like a weird thing. My sister would be able to better tell me because she did music theory, but it's like certain notes, like those certain frequencies, give off certain like psychological effects, like different feelings, if you will. Let this fucking go in properly. So if you have something like action-packed, like intense, high octane, like high BPM, and the notes are a little bit higher. Actually, I can show you a bit what I'm talking about, right? So let's talk about this song, right? Like, it's got more of a groovy beat to it. And notes, well, a little on the lower side, right? You can still kind of get into the groove of it, if you will, right? Kind of makes you, like, want to move your head, if you will. Groove along to it. Doesn't make you feel, like, depressed or anything. Just makes you feel happy, if you will. And then, if you were to play this same song in a scene where it's supposed to be emotional, right? Like a character is dying or some shit like that. Yeah, it just feel off. It feel weird. You know, it's like, why the fuck is this being played right now? It just totally does not fit. And then you actually play a song that's a bit slower, has more of the high notes, and you get essentially a song that kind of feels sad. It makes you feel a little bit sad inside. Now, I do know that some people will be excluded from those feelings because they're just like, oh, that song's good, that song's good. Some people just can't feel those certain feelings. That's totally understandable. But it can also do a lot for the scene itself, right? Play this scene, like play a scene of, I don't know, Banana Fish where Skipper's dying, right? With the AI dub too. Play this song with it while Skipper's dying. It makes the scene so much funnier. But if you were to play it with no music, it'd just feel off. It wouldn't feel like completely off to where it's like, okay, that was weird. But, you know, let the music come in at the apex of when it's supposed to be, you know. The character has passed, if you will. Music plays an important part in everything. Especially in entertainment. That stuff's done. Like, imagine, if you will, Doom had no music, right? The new Dooms. Even just the old Dooms, too, right? Imagine that shit had no music. Like, you wouldn't feel as, pumped up, if you will, to go and kill some fucking demons. So it's like, yeah, the music really does play a big part. I think it wants me to do this? What is it asking me to do? It wants me to do this. I hope this is the right color, because I don't see any other piece that has this color. There's one L. There's the second. It wants me to do this. So, you know what, speaking of music, that reminds me of this one time in band camp. Yes, I was a part of band. Was it fun? Absolutely. Was it hella weird? Absolutely. But regardless. Did I ever tell you guys the story about the our trumpet section leader? So we kind of had this, not kind of, we did. We had this table, if you will. It was a very interesting table. Like, you know Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table? Like, that type of round table? It was kind of like that table, except instead of being more circular, it was actually a little bit more oval shaped. But essentially, that was the section leader table, right? If you got to sit at that table, then you were made, right? You were treated like a made man. Yes, our band basically had a hierarchy like the mafia. And, like, especially with the section leaders, you really didn't want to fuck with the section leaders because they could make the rest of your band experience just absolute hell. So, it was wise to just not mess with a made man, if you will. Well, I was one of those section leaders. I played euphonium. So I was the section leader for the euphoniums. Not for marching. Marching was a guy who we'll call William. He was the trombones, which I played trombone for marching because our band wasn't exactly rich. So we couldn't afford euphoniums, so I had to learn trombone to march with that. So yeah, fun times. Well, we had this round table with all the section leaders, and one day we were meeting up in the band room, The section leaders were sitting at a round table. We were having some fun, playing some 21 and, you know, just card games like that. Well, we're like, hey, yo, where's the trumpet section leader? For clarification purposes, to make the story a little bit easier to follow, we will just call him, I don't know, Thomas, I guess. It's the first name that comes to mind for some reason. Well, so Thomas, we're like, hey, yo, where's Thomas? Because he's not here. He's supposed to be here by now. Well, like, 5 minutes pass, and he comes in, and he's, like, panicking. He's like, dude, the fucking dry cleaners, like, they only just finished my uniform, and I need to get dressed because we have to get on those buses and leave here in, like, you know, 10 minutes or something. Actually, it wasn't even 10 minutes. It was, like, 5 minutes. So we called over the rest of the trumpet section. We're like, hey, need you guys to do something. And Thomas was a pretty chill dude, to be honest. So, a lot of them respected him. And we're like, we need you guys to do your trumpet shit, right? We know you guys are secretly gay. It's fine. You don't have to tell us. But just do your shit and surround this guy. They're like, why? Well, all the dressing rooms are filled. And he needs to change. So, we need you guys to huddle around him so he can get changed, right? He had to, like, strip down pretty much butt naked to get changed. Because dumbass forgot to wear underwear that day, too. But yes, so he had to basically get butt naked while the trumpet section is, like, huddling around him. They kind of made it look like a pep-up thing. Like, yeah, we're gonna beat the other team in this competition, right? Well, the funniest part about that was we didn't realize it till the yearbook came out later that year, where our band had a little spotlight. Well, one of the pictures that was in that yearbook was that trumpet huddle. We were like, holy shit, guys, this is fucking awesome. They got the trumpet huddle thinking you guys were just, you know, doing some shit to, like, prep up, get ready for the next show, like, win the competition, if you will. They had no idea that in the middle of that huddle was Thomas. Oh, pretty much butt naked. Getting changed into his uniform. So there is still a picture out there in my school yearbook where he's just getting changed. Like, and it's honestly hilarious. Because anyone that looks at that section doesn't know the backstory. Except for the trumpet section and the section leaders. And also some of the other band kids that were in that band at the time. So. Though, I mean, there is a lot of, there's a lot of stuff that is still remembered to this day. I just realized I fucked this up. I wasn't paying attention. Me too. Like, one of the things is that we had this Mexican guy. Really cool dude. He was actually my first friend that I made when I went into that band. But that's what it wants me to do. Yeah. Yeah, really cool Mexican guy. I loved him. He was awesome. We'll just call him Gilberto. I don't know. It's a Mexican name, I think. But, he would do this thing where he would make those, like, paper darts, and he'd, like, frickin' throw them into the roof perfectly. Like, this guy had the best aim when it came to those paper darts. The guy was honestly surprised. And he would do this for, like, months on end. Of just throwing these fucking paper darts into the roof. Well, he was known for doing that too, except for the band director. Our first band director really just didn't care. He's like, sure, go for it. I don't really care. As long as they don't fall on me while, you know, we're rehearsing or anything, just do it. I don't care. He didn't get mad, but our new band director did get mad at us for doing it. But he didn't know that Gilberto was the one doing it, so... You know, we had, like... I think it was, like, 30... No, it was closer to, like, 50 or something like that. Like, 50 plus paper darts in the roof above the band director's podium. Like, there was a lot. And we keep doing it. This fucking freshman. Like, dude, what a dick. He fucking ratted on us, essentially. Being like, Mr. Band Director, are you aware of all the paper darts above your podium? He's like, what? He looks up, he's like, aw, who's doing that? You can't do that. It's like, great. Now all those are going to be taken down, which, yes, they were taken down, so. Gilberto had to stop throwing paper darts in the ceiling, so, like, that was just so fucking lame. So, like, dude, what a fucking dickhead. Like, why would you do that? I bet you he was the same type of kid in school who would fucking raise his hand and be like, teacher, do you remember the homework? We have to turn in the homework. Kid, shut the fuck up. Like, you're making it worse for everybody. Like, I don't care if you did the homework and you feel proud and you want to fucking suck someone's cock because of it. But you don't have to make everyone else be like, shit, dude, really? I mean, one time I had a teacher. I can't remember her name for the life of me. She was really fucking cool. She was my psychology, sociology teacher. And one of the things was that she forgot about the homework. But she was also the type, she was really chill. If she ever forgot about homework, she's like, if you want to turn it in, you can. You'll get a grade. If you don't want to turn it in or you didn't do it, that's fine. It won't affect you negatively. So, she was really chill. It was best to just do the work and get a grade because you could pass the class super fucking easily. Like, it was one of the easiest classes to pass with an A, in my opinion. If you just did the work. And it wasn't even hard work either. It was actually pretty easy. But, back to the actual story. Like, one day she forgot about the homework. And it was kind of a harder homework assignment, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, quite a few people hadn't finished it. And so, like, hopefully she forgot. And it looked like she forgot, too. Because she didn't ask about it or anything. Well, some shithead decided that he would ask about it. Be like, teacher, you forgot about the homework. Everyone was like, oh, dude, really? Even the fucking teacher was like, dude, really? Come on. Like, what's wrong with you? You saw I forgot it. Just, like, so leave it alone. Because now I have to ask for it. Like, she was already in a bad mood. She didn't want to have to grade more shit that day, and now she had to. Because she was reminded of it. So, that's just another funny story. Of my, wee old childhood. That's wrong. Actually, it's not wrong. I just didn't finish it. Put another one of these right here. Do you guys think, and tell me this truthfully and honestly, I know it probably won't be the case, but I really hope it is the case. Do you guys think that Claire Expedition 33 will be the God of War Ragnarok of the Game Awards this year? I don't think it will be, but I really hope it is. Where it basically just wins a shit ton of awards. Now, I still want it to win Game of the Year. That was definitely one of my favorite games this year. KCD 2 is also a close contender. If that wins Game of the Year, I honestly wouldn't be mad because KCD 2 was a really good game. But yes, I would much prefer Claire Expedition 33 to win. Death Stranding 2, I never got to play. So I really can't speak for the validity of that game or how good it was. So that's my problem with it. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game or it doesn't deserve to win Game of the Year. I just can't properly, rightfully choose to vote for it as Game of the Year when I could not play it because I don't have a PlayStation. I know, shocker. I really only have a PC, so if the game is available on PC, I'll play it, right? But yeah, so I never got to play Death Stranding 2. Same thing with Donkey Kong. Though, again, I've looked at the gameplay for that. I'm like, honestly, if that wins Game of the Year, that'll be like the new Astrobot. Like, how the fuck did that win Game of the Year? Like, straight, I have to believe Astrobot. To this day, I still believe Astrobot was like an industry plant. Because I legitimately do not see how fucking Astrobot won Game of the Year over some of the other games. Like, Metaphor came out that year. You're telling me a game like Metaphor lost to fucking Astrobot? Like, what? That makes no sense. Besides, Astrobot was a PlayStation exclusive, so the only people that could play it were people on the PlayStation, which, by the way, you still have the Xbox and the PC market. Astrobot was not available to those markets. Most people were just like, what even is that game? I remember when I was watching the stream last year, like, when I was watching it with my buddies, we all were like, what the fuck is that game? Like, what? What's Astrobot? Because legitimately no one fucking knew what Astrobot was. I have still not played it, nor can I, and I have not seen gameplay footage of it. Like, usually whenever a game wins Game of the Year, I usually get videos in my recommended feed showing me it, right? It was the same thing with Baldur's Gate 3. I know God of War Ragnarok did not win Game of the Year, but it still got very close to winning Game of the Year. I was still getting God of War Ragnarok videos recommended to me. I have yet to see a single video of fucking Astrobot. I have to believe that shit was just, like, set up. And that's why I'm like, if fucking Donkey Kong wins Game of the Year, I want a new Game Awards ceremony set up, because that shit has to be fucking rigged. Like, so hard. But also, I'm so proud of my fellow gamers for not putting Arc Raiders on Game of the Year nominations because, honestly, say what you will, I don't think that Arc Raiders deserves Game of the Year over other games. It's kind of like the thing of Battlefield 6, right? I like Battlefield 6. I do. I'm not going to lie about that. Do I think that Battlefield 6 deserves Game of the Year? No. Absolutely not. Because Battlefield 6 has its glaring problems. But at the same time, I feel like some other games that were well made and have a lot of effort put into them, like KCD2 and Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, even Hades 2, right? Hades 2. I think Hollow Knight Silksong was also on there. I'm not the biggest fan of Hollow Knight Silksong, but that doesn't mean I hate it. It's just not my type of game, personally. Again, like, we have some pretty good contenders for Game of the Year, and I would not be sad if my personal choice, the one I voted for, did not win Game of the Year. Because the good news is that pretty much all of them are single-player games. Hades 2 is more of a single-player game, Hollow Knight Silksong, Clair Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Donkey Kong. I think, like, all of those are single-player games. So, yay. I am definitely more of a fan of single-player games than I am multiplayer games. Because multiplayer games are fun, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like, I like to relax, you know? And if I'm sitting there, like, having to literally sweat my balls off just to win a game, then to me, it's like, you really only get enjoyment out of that, like, every now and then. If you're just doing that, like, constantly, all the fucking time, either you're a streamer, and you enjoy the stress, or you are a normal person that also just enjoys the stress. Like, you live a very stressful life. So it's like, when you play a game like Escape from Tarkov, for example, right? If you're always trying to be like, oh, well, I gotta be sweaty every single moment of my life, right? And you're not a streamer, you're just a guy. Like, it's gotta be, like, bad for your health to be always that stressed out. Like, I like the feeling of anxiety when I'm playing games like that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be super stressed out either. I fucking did that wrong. So, let me find these pieces. What is this piece for? Like, it's gotta come into play later, but... What? Is there a piece supposed to go on top of it? Yeah. What? Oh, I'm supposed to just place it on top like this. It's weird. Okay. Do I think Arc Raiders will win awards? Yes, absolutely. Even though it's not my personal type of game, I think it will definitely still win awards. So. That's not... Like, that's causing problems. Like, straight up. I'll show you what I mean, but, like, look at that. So, it's a little hard to see it from this angle, right? But, do you see how, like, this one right here is slightly raised up compared to these? It's because of that fucking, like, little piece below it. It's, like, right there. It's a little hard to see, but, like, right in there. So, that's causing problems. Like, it's raising this piece up, and I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. Oh, no, wait. It's not supposed to go that fucking far back. It's supposed to go out here, like that. Okay. That's why it was causing problems, is because it wasn't supposed to fucking go on there like that. It was supposed to go on like this. There you go. Now that should be properly aligned. But I think one of the big reasons, especially my justification, for why I would want Clair Obscur to win is because, especially with that game, I felt the most emotion with it. That was definitely a game that pulled at my heartstrings because it was a game I relate to. A lot of the stuff within it has been stuff that even I have dealt with personally, so yes, absolutely, it is a game where I would like it to win. But, you know, you can't win everything. So we need red, yellow, and then it looks like white. So we need this color combo to be... Oh no, that's a flat piece. So we need you on there, like so. You on there, like so. We need another brown piece, so like that. And that's supposed to be... Oh wait, I did this backwards. So this is supposed to go on like this. That. And this one's supposed to be flipped 180. So then it should go on like so. Yeah, like that. Looks weird from this angle, but from this angle, it's actually quite nice. The blues are the thicker books. And then we place another round one. We place another one of these bad boys on top. But yes. We need blue first. Top like that. And then we need... So we need red, white, and then another yellow. So we need white. So yellow, white, red on yellow, and we need, yeah, big boy. Right on there. Place it like so. There you go, look at that. Nice. I like that. And then we finish it off with this piece here. What is that piece at? Oh, there it is. Sometimes I have to look at my own camera view to see where the hell some of these pieces are. Because they just escape me, you know? I want to be gentle, because I don't want to push too hard and then fucking all that comes apart. So yeah, it's supposed to go backwards. And it looks like... Where's it go? I think it goes right here? I'm not too sure. That's what it looks like. What's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? This is gonna be weird. Okay, so we need 2 1x3s. So we have a 1x4. We don't fucking need this. We need 1x3s. Where the hell are the 1x3s? So we got you. So we need you. Do we need just one? Yeah, we just need just one. So we need a 1x4 too. 1x4 thick boy. Where the fuck are you? There you are. Need you. We need 6 of these fucking things. So we have 1, 2. What is it? Ah, here we go. It's like flipped upside down. Or all these pieces are flipped upside down. It's kind of annoying. So we have 6 of these. Now we just need 2 more of the gray ones. Now we just need 1 more. Ah, here we go. So, and then we need the glass panes. We need 3. Okay, these ones are fairly easy to find. Alright, so we start with this to this, and we have to place the 1x4 on top. Did not realize it wanted me to do a single piece too. So we want like that on top of there. Where the hell are my single pieces at? You. I guess it goes like this. Like that? No, wait. No, that's not right. I think I skipped a step. So I think it goes like that, and then it looks like 1x3s. Wait, I thought that's what I just fucking put. I need 2 of them? Shit. Oh, go ahead, I found the 3rd one. So we need that to that. Then we place another 1x4 on top. I really need a fucking read. how many of each I need. It's my dumbass is not reading that, and it has me, like, looking all over for this shit. So then we need you on top like that. And then you put a fourth one on that. Shit. It goes so like that. Place that 1x3 on top like that. Looks like we have to flip this in direction of the chair. Place this like so. And then we do this. So we do that piece and that piece. Do that another 2 times. Bada bing, bada boom. Motherfucker. And then we put these on the outside. Very gentle. Very gentle. Oh my goodness. I have to be gentle with these, man. I'm scared of my own strength. That's what I'm scared of. Is that supposed to hang like that? I guess so. Kinda sketchy, but okay. It's not exactly like lined up. It's a little crooked. Oh well. On to, I guess this is the next floor above it. Or I think this is like the roof. Yeah. So we need this big motherfucker. How many is that? 6 by 8. Yeah, so we need 2 of these. Need these 2. We need, it looks like you intersect them. Okay. So it looks like you place it like so. It's a weird intersection. I don't think that would really make too much of a difference, but oh well. Look at that. It has me doing it this way. Which I'm like, what if I just did it backwards? Would that really make much of a difference? It still equals up to the same amount, so. Whatever. Then we need a piece like this here. Let's do the glass panes first because they seem like if I get those on, then the rest shouldn't be too far. Dude, my chair is squeaky. No, hey, you can't complain too much about a chair you technically paid no money for. Did I ever tell you guys the story about how I got this chair? I love telling stories if you couldn't tell. Another story time. Story time with your boy Katori. So, I was looking for a new chair to buy. Well, I was originally going to go to the store to buy a new chair because my old chair was pretty dingy. Like, it was falling apart, and yeah, it just wasn't going to last much longer. So I was like, might as well just go buy a new chair, right? I plan on getting a new chair for my new desk, if you will. Because this is a new desk compared to my old desk. The old desk was much smaller than this, and it made shit like this really hard to do. Hey guys, look at the party pooper. You guys want to see the party pooper? He's fucking back. Say hi, guys. He's back again. Alright. Great. Your time has come. My boy. It was an honor. I hope the crowd enjoyed you. However, I did not. Say goodbye to our partner Frank. He's going back outdoors. Right. He is back in nature. No. What was this? I'm saying something, but also wait, don't ask why he was on a soap bar. Because not even I know why he chose to chill on the soap bar. But oh well. For a smaller piece, but I can't fucking find it. Also, yes, I will keep pestering my brother to play Queer Obscure Expedition 33 until he actually does. Should we do a day counter? Just put like a little counter every single time? Just as like one of those live updates onto all the days my brother hasn't played that fucking game. He's probably gonna get pissed at me. Because I'm gonna keep pestering him. I'll put you aside real quick while I get this set up. Because I'm looking for a very specific piece that for some reason I cannot find. I think this might be the piece that fell on the floor. Oh my gosh, where is it actually? Like, I cannot find it. I legitimately cannot find it. Oh no. Is it actually a piece that fell on the fucking floor? Oh no, wait, here it is. I found it. And then we put that on top, like so. Just like we put it on like this. Little gap right there. Ooh. Okay, it's good. It's looking good so far. I like it. I like it. So we need a 2x8 oh boy. Skinny boy. Do we have our... It's not the piece we need. I was kind of excited for a second until I realized it was not the piece we needed. Yeah. We need more of these fucking things? How many goddamn clothes hanger types do we fucking need? Okay. My whistling is fucking dog shit, dude. Because, like, most of my friends that I know, when they can whistle, they whistle blowing out, right? And I can whistle sucking air in. Do not take that out of context. But the thing with it, right, is that since they can do that, it sucks for me because it's the same thing with why I can't really do a growl. Right? Believe it or not, I actually can't do like a growl because when I was growing up, I used to watch The Grudge. And she'd do that croaking thing, right? Which I could do that fairly well. But the only reason why I can even do that fairly well at all is because my sister did not like The Grudge. She was terrified of it. So I would be that guy that would... what's this wrong? What is this instruction here? What? Yeah, it's supposed to like hover. It's supposed to go like this, is what it looks like it wants me to do. At first I was like, is that really what it wants me to do, right? Does it really want me to do it like this? I think it does, because if we look at this page here, like the next page, which we have to flip to anyways. If we look at the next page here, right? Oh, hello. You could see very closely, if you look very, very closely, you could see how, like, those pieces there are kind of, like, not attached, so it's, like, hovering over it. So, yeah. Very weird that it wanted me to do it like that, but, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's stable on there. Somewhat. How are you? Well, I'm doing fairly good, actually. How are you doing? That's my question to you. Enough about me. How about you? I care more about my audience than I care about myself, just letting you know that now. Is it unhealthy? Yes. Do I care? No. What I care about is that all of you guys are doing good. And that you are doing better than me. But, meh. Have you started feeling better off of your fever, or no? Are you still feeling like shit from that? Because I know you were telling me about your fever, and how you had to work 143. Oh, 1433. That's right. I know pager code. You know, I totally forgot I had that. When I was watching through Cinderella Grey, I heard that sneeze the first time. Not even watching the show. I actually heard it from a random video on the internet. And I was like, what the hell was that? And then I watched the show, and it was like her sneezing, just randomly. I was like, what a weird section to put in the show. I'm gonna make it a soundbite. So that's exactly what I did. I made it a soundbite, so now we have Oguri Cap sneezing. It's one of my favorite sounds. It's actually, technically one of my Discord join sounds too. And the Vine Boom. Can't go wrong with the Vine Boom. And that's a fact you can't deny. None of y'all can deny. Where's Panda? That's a good question. I actually don't know where Panda is. Panda's been joining late, I've noticed. He joins these streams kind of late now. He's not in it as much I'm kind of sad. I'm worried about him. Hope he's doing all right. Some pieces stuck under my keyboard. I need to just give me a second. There you go. I'm looking for. It looks like a clear single piece, I think is what it is. I'm not too sure what the hell that piece is. You have a tank to build? I got a whole ass restaurant to build. What type of tank is it though, actually? It's like World of Tanks. Wait, you play World of Tanks? No, that's crazy, man. I used to play World of Tanks. I don't anymore. What else? P-34 Soviet Union? Ooh, I'm more of an M1 Abrams type of guy. Personally. My brother-in-law was also a big M1 Abrams type of guy too. Like he fucking mained that shit. Yeah, there was also oh, what was that fucking the Sherman. Sherman and the Tiger tank were another two that I enjoyed. I'm not finding this piece I need, this like single last one. I'm kind of worried I may have to get on my hands and knees and start digging. Oh no, wait, here it is. It's got a different hue to it. That's why I couldn't find this, because I didn't notice it had a different hue. Anyways. War Thunder. War Thunder's good. You know what's a game you should play? And I'm not saying this just because my friend and I need more people so we can start a clan. Where Winds Meet. I think you should absolutely play that. It is actually a very fun game. It is free to play too, so. Photo in the tank on WhatsApp. Oh, thank you. But, yes, absolutely, I think you should play Where Winds Meet. I played a little bit of it, and it is actually a really fun game, I'm not gonna lie. What is that asking me to do there? What? I need a... Where Winds Meet. Search it up on Steam. It's actually free to play. It's like, So, here's what I will say, right? It's like Elder Scrolls Online, like that MMO type of gameplay, but it's got Dark Souls-like combat. And it's not super punishing either, like Dark Souls. It's actually very forgiving. Like, there's a lot of room for error, but it's got the same type of flow. And it's actually quite fun. Now, I've been told not to play PvP because PvP is absolute AIDS, but I am not a PvP guy for those types of games, so I don't have to worry about that. But from what I have played, yes, it is a fun game, and I absolutely enjoy it. I was fairly surprised, too, because I did not think that I would enjoy it. But yeah, I've heard that later on, they're gonna have an update where you can do, like, massive clan battles, and so I am absolutely trying to get my friends to play it, so we can get into a clan and have a massive clan battle when that eventually comes. So, but yes, it is actually a good game. Go play it. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I wish I was. Hit me up, please. The character customization is actually quite nice as well, because you can just straight up upload a picture of yourself or like anything. You could use your voice too and it creates a character. You can also just free create as well. So you actually have a very good character customization. The one thing I like about it too is that it's something you don't see a lot in video games for some reason. You can actually put a lot of different types of makeup on your male characters. I'm like, holy shit. It only took us like eons to be able to get that. Like, why did it take us so long to be able to get the opportunity to put makeup on our male characters? To me, that never made sense. But I am very glad that we are actually getting that, so. Okay, this one's gonna be kind of weird. It's like, you have to... Oh, that's too short. Jeez. Kuromi. And also, it's one of those games where you can actually roleplay pretty easily into it, too. So. But, I need to focus. Oh no, dude. I totally should have put the fucking sticker on first before I put these pillows on, so. Alright. Hopefully not completely fuck this up. I'm not the best at placing stickers, so. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put this close to my chest and do it this way. It's actually not bad. I mean, it's got a little bit of a gap to it, but it's something you won't really notice, so. There's a bit of a cute voice. I'm gonna play chill games. Yeah, go for it. If you ever want to collaborate, just let me know. We can always do that. I'd be more than happy to do that. Always willing to collaborate with people. I will try to get so I'm gonna be home alone for this Christmas, by the way. So just be prepared for that. But I'm going to try to cook a Christmas dinner, so hopefully I will be able to get that on stream. So I will show you a bit about what I'm going to be using, because yes, you are going to have to see my body, so my face will not be included, but I'll show you what I'm talking about really quick. Police station Christmas, what the hell? Fucking going on? So, you won't have my VTuber model up, right? So just be prepared for that, but look what I got. I got myself an actual sniper veil. So I get to wear that on top. That's what I'm gonna do. However, it's quite big. I didn't realize how big it was when I got it, so it is quite big. So I am going to need to essentially hair tie it. Tie my sniper veil into a ponytail. Yes, the conic type. Also because it was the only one that I like, because I like black. So, yes. That's gonna be worn for my Christmas stream. Just letting you know, I'm not tall and I'm not as jacked as Conic, so it's not gonna be as cool. But I think it'll be something where it's like, I can definitely wear that whenever I need to do like full body streams or anything like that, so I'm still gonna try to use my VTuber as much as I can, but anyways, continuing on. You are cooler. Aw, thank you. You don't have to glaze me like that. I am honestly not as cool as people make me out to be. I wish I was cooler. 143, 1433. Fun fact where I learned that, by the way. So, I learned that because, my dad especially was in Afghanistan. He got deployed quite a bit. And so, this was like early... Oh my gosh, I can't keep doing threes. That just makes no sense at this point. So if I were to do it continuing, that would be 143333. But shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So motherfucker was in the military a lot. He was getting deployed a lot. And so this was like early 2000s, so he still had to use pagers, right? And so here's what I'll do, right? I'll give you something to screenshot if you want, just for you, right? If you go like this, you get one of these, right? So you get a nice screenshot of that if you want. I've also learned you can, when doing it from like the front like this, you can actually do it like that as well. I'm still practicing and getting this one down, but you could go like that as well. So if you're like showing it to someone like that, you could go like that. It looks pretty good. You can always do the classic like that, right? Something that I still need practice with. It's just... You can do one better. Oh, thanks. By the way, so, fun little fact. I have shaky hands. But this hand actually has, like... Damn, I mean, you can see the scar on it, right? It's got some joint damage, so... This pinky, like... It's weird. I don't know why. It's just weird. Like, my other pinky, right? I have to, like, curve it out like this to do that, right? Compared to this one, I could just do it while it's still flat in there. And, like, you can feel the joint, like, popping. A fun fact, I actually can't feel too well out of this pinky either. So, I'm pretty sure it has some nerve damage. Go flip and check what's up. Why do I want to check what's up? I feel like... Hold on, let me see if I can practice that. So you're doing like fingers like that, right? So like fingers like that, and then how the fuck do you do that? So it's like middle finger like this, right? What the shit? How do you do that? So you do finger... What the fuck? What gang signs are you throwing out? How do you... How do you do it? Is it like that? Is it like... No, that's terrible. I can't... How the fuck are you doing that? Like that? Am I getting it? I can't tell. I feel like I'm fucking throwing up gang signs. Hey, Yahoo, I get you, man. Such a dweeb. Okay, hold on. We have a tutorial. So it's like... So, you flip someone off, right? You're saying, go fuck yourself. So that's the start. So you start like that, and then you curve into that. Like that. I can do it this way, so if I'm showing it to you, right, I can do it. But if I'm, like, flipping it upside down, it's like, it fucks with me. I don't know why. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. It's gonna take me some time. Yeah, Just throwing up gang signs, you know? West side. I actually don't know any gang signs. Well, there was a dumb shit in, my class that would try to throw up gang signs. He got his ass beat often. So he wasn't the brightest, but, you know. It was still funny, don't get me wrong. It was absolutely hilarious to watch him get his ass beat. At the same time, don't try to flash gang symbols thinking you're hot shit, because believe it or not, that's usually a one-way ticket to getting your ass kicked. Ugh. There's also this guy, fucking hell. He used to make music on SoundCloud a lot, and his shit was interesting. He had a name that had like a Dorito in it. It was so weird. I can't remember exactly what it was, but regardless, he was like what people would say was hot shit. To be honest, he was okay. His music wasn't that good, I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty lame. But I mean, it was like, what, 2017, 2016 mumble rap, if you will, so... Of course it wasn't good. Oh, I just realized, I didn't place that shit on. Just trying to make a heart. Wait, which way? Which way was it? Was it the one where I'm trying to throw gang signs, or the ones that I actually know how to do? Because depending on which ones you do will make me look like an idiot. Regardless, it's gonna make me look like an idiot. What am I talking about? The gang side? Okay, well, that's gonna be embarrassing. Yeah, a whole lot of gang shit. You're an idiot? Fuck yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a bumbling buffoon. Some may even call me retarded. It's okay. So actually, fun little fact. This isn't like discriminatory or anything. There was this doctor I had when I was traveling through Florida. And believe it or not, as a harpy, I travel through a lot of places. But I was going through Florida, and I had a doctor that legit thought I was retarded. Oh yes, I'm definitely autistic. But he straight up thought I was retarded because he didn't think that I was autistic at all. He just thought I was retarded. So this doctor, medical professional by the way, was just like, yeah, I think your son's retarded. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was not retarded. Actually, my grades in school would say otherwise. I was usually the best performing in my class. Now, granted, it wasn't until, like, fucking I became an adult till I figured out I was autistic, because, you know, I never thought anything of it. Like, I always just thought, like, it was my insecurity and my weird, like, loner behavior that's who I was, right? I didn't think anything of it at the time. And then I went to go do a test with someone. And I was like, I don't want this to be on the record because I don't want it to, like, fuck over any type of, like, career opportunity if it's, like, in writing. So he's like, okay, it's gonna cost you though. I was like, sure, that's fine with me, right? And so basically I got some tests done with this guy. So you could take it as either real or not real, I don't really know. But he just straight up told me, he's like, yeah, you're showing signs of autism. Like, you probably have, like, autism. It's nothing, like, too bad. Because it's not, like, gonna make you It's not gonna change your life anymore, now that you know it compared to if you didn't know it. So I was like, okay. So I was like, you know what, that'll probably explain a lot, to be honest. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So in case you're wondering, I'm your little autism boy. Which, I mean, having autism is really not a bad thing. Like, it is kind of funny, right? How... oh, God, I hate to get political. But, you know what, I can't help talking about him. The RFK Jr. guy, you know? The guy who's like, oh my God, the feed and the water are causing autism. Like that fucking guy. Have you noticed how he's like so obsessed with autism? Like, that is his one and only thing he has been hard focused on. It's just autism. Like, bruh, it's not that bad. Like, oh no, little Billy's more hyper-focused on monster trucks, or he likes trains, right? It's like, bruh, how is that a bad thing? Like, he's gonna be hyper-focused on, like, one thing for the rest of his life, right? Like a fucking monster truck. Dude's gonna be, like, the best mechanic ever. Like, straight up, I was autistic as fuck when it came to guns. Like, that was my one thing I was so obsessed with firearms. And dude, I'm like expert level gunsmith. I know all the inner workings and everything. Like, being autistic is not a bad thing. Like, they're putting shit in the waters that's making the fucking frogs gay, dude. How do I do that? I guess it just goes right here, right? But I don't know. I think so. Looks like it goes here, so let's finish this part first. But just click what you want. Oh, by the way, Misha, you totally missed it yesterday. This fucking vending machine right here caused so many problems. I lost my shit, dude. Like, I was raging pretty hard off of that because of how much frustration that shit was causing me. I think there's still a VOD, so you should be able to just, like, look at it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Of, like, I was pissed with that one fucking vending machine. So, yeah. Believe it or not, Legos can cause immense stress. I see how my dad felt when he was an engineer. All the times he had me hold the flashlight up, and then he'd yell at me because I wasn't holding it right. I could see why he would get so angry so easily. Doing this shit. Was it healthy that he would yell at me that much? No. But hey, at least I came to an understanding from his point. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, look at that. Also, by the way, so I had one of my nieces, because, you know, she was a huge anime fan. She's like 12, 13 years old, right? So she's a huge anime fan. I was like, hey, have you ever seen a VTuber? Right? She's like, what's that? I was like, ooh, she has never seen a VTuber. That's pretty cool. So I actually took her into my room, showed her my setup, right? And then I showed her, like, how the VTuber works. She's like, she's actually, like, geeking out over it. She's like, dude, that's so cool. You could basically become an anime character. I'm like, yeah, you can become the character that you create, too. You could be the one that you want to be. you can essentially be someone else. She's like, oh, so you stream? And I'm like, yeah, I stream. I'm a VTuber. And then she asked me a pretty important question that, you know, I've thought about it for a little bit, but never really thought too hard as to a response for it. And she asked me, she's like, so how come you don't show your face? Like, when you stream, like, why do you use a VTuber then? And I was thinking, and I was like, a lot of reasons, actually, why I don't do that. And one of the first reasons I even started with VTubing, especially, like, with a VTuber avatar, right, was I was hella insecure. Like, extremely insecure about my own looks, my body, and all of that, right? So, I wanted to do something like VTubing because I saw people like OBKittyCat, Iron Mouse, Cottontail, like, all these different, even Project Melody. So, all these different people using, like, this avatar, really. And they were just so cool, where I was like, dude, I could actually go and do what I want to do without having to show my face. And then it made me realize a little bit that, honestly, it's much better not to show my face, because what I stand for is more towards the fact that I want people to really, I guess, be more inspired by certain things rather than the face, right? The message, not the face. And that especially is why I enjoy VTubing, is because I don't have to show my face, so, you know, people can just listen to a message and then, shit, if they want to live by it, they want to say it, that type of stuff, then they can. They don't have to say it's from me. I'm not gonna take credit for my own advice, because it's something where if you fail because of it, that's not my fucking fault. But regardless, I enjoy what I do. I really do. I enjoy the connections I get to make with people because of it. And honestly, being as sad and miserable as I was, it makes me happy. I think that's definitely one of the things that I've come to know my why of, like, what I really want to do in life, like, what I enjoy doing in life, is the fact that I truly enjoy making people happy. Like, that is one thing I absolutely enjoy doing. Seeing people happy is essentially my payment, right? I could get money, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but you know what makes me truly happy is the fact that I know that people are going to essentially walk out of these streams, or they're gonna come back and they're gonna feel a little bit better, if you will. That's what makes me truly happy. It's the fact that I can do that. What am I missing here? Guys, I put this on wrong. I think I definitely put this on wrong. Fucking shit. No, wait. No, wait, did I? So, yes and no. I technically put this on wrong, but I also didn't. I think they just fucked up their instructions. Because it's like they wanted me to place that sticker on this side here, but I think it's just fine with it being on this side because it has to go. Come on, motherfucker. The hell? Can't, like, stick it on. What if I, like, feed it through? Will that be better? My gosh, that does not want to fucking stick. What the hell? This is interesting. To, like, really press it. This is probably gonna break the fucking thing, but oh well, yeah. Just go for it. Oh, come on, really? This motherfucker does not want to stick at all. There it goes. I finally got it. Look at that. It's cool. It doesn't have a sticker on this side though, which is kind of lame, but oh well. Look at the progress we have so far on this thing, dude. That's so awesome. And then we stick it, it looks like right here. Come on, what the hell? Oh, you little bastard. Stick! Get in there! There it goes. I was worried there for a second, but we got it. Look at that. We got it. Okay. Sorry that was done a little bit off screen, but we got. I like how you can adjust that like it's blowing in the wind. Might actually end up putting some of my own Lego characters here. That's what I'll do. Hold on. I can actually do that. Maybe I'll stick some more of my own Lego characters through here, right? She got that motherfucking thing on her. Will she actually stick though? I don't think she will. I don't know about these ones. I'll be surprised if she does. No, I don't think she will. Not the best stick, but it could work. Man. You guys remember when times were better? Times were much simpler when we were kids. Younglings, really. And then you became adults, and everything was far, far worse. Taxes came into your life, and it ruined you. Couldn't believe the sheer audacity. That's too long. What am I missing? Oh, I see what I'm missing. So, that's interesting. So I need to take one of you. I see you right here. One of you L shapes. No. Where's the, There you are. Right down in there instead. We need another... These bad boys. That's what we need. We need one of these bad boys. We need it sideways, like... What the hell? Did not want to stick properly. Then we need... Looks like another long one, and then the short stouts. I don't see... Oh, here we go. we're almost done with this second step, but we still have one more thing to go, which I think we may have to save for tomorrow. If that's the case. Kind of sucks if we had to save it for tomorrow. I might have to. So we need the smaller ones. We'll place 3 of these. Also, I don't care what you say. Queer Expedition 33 has some of the best, like, bleed out music. And if you're curious what I mean by that, to all my guys out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. You ever just look at a snowy hill or, like, a riverbank and there's just snow right next to the flowing river? And you're just like, dude, this would be the perfect spot to bleed out in. Queer Expedition 33 has the music that just fits so well for that. You would be like, dude, I could bleed out here. 100%. Say true back to I'm good. You. It looks like I need you? 1 by 8. So 1 by 6. So we need one a tiny bit longer. So you. So it looks like I have to place. You guys like my creaky chair? Probably hear it every single time I move. Creaky chair. So we have this here and then this here. And we need L shapes. Flat L shapes. What is with all the fucking flat L shapes? They gave me some L shapes here that are like, they have spots to them to stick on. So I don't understand that. Stick that there, stick that in there. So we have that piece done right there. So we need this piece right here. Hope you can see it. You can, I'm sorry. 2 of you. Oh, finally! The L shape comes in handy. That to that. It looks like we need a single, and then where is it? Ah, here we go. Here. Yeah, and then we place this right here, it looks like. Right there, and then this one goes right here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. Look at that. I like the look of that so far. Alright. I'm glad my sister got me this. It was technically not official Lego. That's I'm still having a blast doing this. I always like building Legos, even as an adult. My wings have grown, and I have come to realize that I still love building Legos. Just doing shit like that. There's really nothing wrong with that. Like one more of these with this bad boy. So I place this on here, this right here, it looks like. Does it go off to the side? Yeah, I think it goes off to the side. But like that. So, sorry about the camera lighting, by the way. It's literally just a ceiling light. I can't afford a fucking actual proper camera light. Or a better camera, to be honest. Though, if you saw how my camera setup is, you'd understand it's a little jank. So... because it's definitely one of those camera setups that's just like, that's weird. Is these ones. We can do this right here. That's the other one. Is that right there? There, and then we need a 1x4. Also, fun little fact too. If my sister's watching, I hope you are. Love you. Also, you're a fucking loser. She doesn't like it whenever I build Legos with her, like at all, because I tend to critique her anytime I can. Be like, hey, that's backwards, hey, that's wrong. Which, I mean, yeah, she figures out, too, on her own, but... I always love to tell her, like, hey, that's wrong. You did that wrong. Which is funny, because I honestly shouldn't be doing that, because I get things wrong all the fucking time. It's like calling the kettle black. But, you know, I think she still misses the times that we would build Legos together. I do hope sometime I get some free time and money to actually go and visit her, because I've not been able to do that, and it makes me kind of sad that I haven't been able to do that. Looks pretty good. It's not like the best circle that I've done, but it's still pretty good. Where do I place it, though? Oh, I place it in the bedroom. There's no window there, though. Is that a problem? I think that's the next part that we will address. That doesn't seem like it fits. Did I fuck that up? Wait, why did I do that? That part's not supposed to go on there yet. What the fuck is wrong with me? Dude, I'm stupid as fuck. Why did I ever think I was a smart kid? I was never a smart kid. I was always dumb as shit. It's not even properly aligned, because I bet you I screwed that up. Here we go. I think we're actually on the final steps of this one here. Yes, we're almost done. We're almost done. So after this, we'll only have like 196 steps left. We're almost done, actually. It's cool. We'll finish this up and then tomorrow we'll do this, so. Which I'm hoping I can start it sooner rather than later, because I do have to drive my dad out to the airport, so. Actually, wait, no. Not drive him out to the airport. I have to pick him up from the airport on Saturday. So actually, I should be good tomorrow. Also, they're taking the dogs too, so I will not have anyone around me. I will be completely by myself. So I'm definitely gonna need you guys to keep me company. I will only have my cat. So. Okay. So we got that piece on. Now we have to get these pieces on. So it looks like we need you, and then you. Like that. Maybe like that almost. Come on. Flip. Please flip. Why the fuck aren't you flipping? It's like stuck in position. Did not want it to fall off there. I was scared for a second. Let's see, so we need you, and you. Like that. So I need it like this. Yeah. So that's the start. Need another one right here. And then looks like we need a two-piece right here. So we have a little bit of gray sticking out like that. And then that like that. And one more three. Like so, like that. And then we stick that on down here. Like so. Yes. Oh, wait. I think it might be one over. Yeah. Like so. Is that going to be able to fit though? It's not like I want to push in. That's a problem. That's a biggie. That's a big problem. It's like a tiny bit too short. Okay. Is that intentional? I don't think it is. I don't think that's intentional. I think it's a little bit too short. That's problematic. It's not supposed to be like that. See how it's like hanging? It's not able to go in. So I wonder if I can just carefully pull it off really quick. Stick it on there first. And then snap the rest into place. That really doesn't want to fucking fit. Come on, seriously? Yeah. It's like just a hair. That's fucking annoying as shit, man. God damn it. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's the hair too short, so it won't be able to snap in. It's really fucking annoying. 'Cause I kind of needed it to snap in. Moving on. We'll have to just finish what we can. Clear? Clear pin? Why the fuck does it want that one? It wants one of these. To the side of it. It's weird. That, I guess. Look, there's like a clear one right there that wanted me to put in there. I'm not even fucking with you. I don't know why it wanted me to put that one in there, but okay. Whatever. What's this one? And then you. And then separate of 4. 2 right in there. Come on. Don't fucking clip on me now. What? I don't have enough pieces for that. Oh no, wait, that's because I'm... Wait, I still don't have enough pieces for that. I'm still missing one. Look, I'm missing one. Where the fuck is it? Oh boy. Is it one of those pieces that fell on the ground? I really hope not. I don't see it on my table. Let's start searching, shall we? I'm on my hands and knees for this one. No. So I see the piece that fell on the floor, by the way. All the fucking piece I need. Also, I found this. This little fucker. Oh, so the piece I just found, by the way, was this one. That's the piece that fell on the floor. I can't find the last piece that I need. What the hell is it? Shit. That's problematic. Fucking hell. We may have to end up doing something that I really don't want to do, because it's probably gonna make it look ugly as shit. Do I need any... I don't need it. Except for this one. I do need this one, so... Ah, fuck, dude. I don't know where that last piece went. It's fucking annoying as hell. Why is this one not going in, though? That's my big question. Is it because it is raised one too high? That shouldn't be an issue. Right? So we're just gonna have to place it there. Hope for the best. It's almost like it's raised a hair, but I don't see where it's raised from, like what's causing the issue. I mean, the sign shouldn't be causing an issue though.
I don't see it. I don't see what's causing this fucking thing. I want to snap in. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to, like, do the whole... This is the chest thing. Heyo. How do I almost shapeshift it, dude? That's kind of sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Need to make sure this is back in place, though. These bottom pieces for the sign sketch me out because they can easily get dislodged, so... I was able to snap it in, but I still have this piece missing, so... I don't see where the other piece went, personally, so I'm just gonna have to do something that I really don't want to do, but I'm going to have to do because I need it covered up. And that. Let's use one of these backup pieces to... Oh wait, no, that's too big. That's too big too. That's too big too. Shit. Damn, I really wish I had that fucking piece. Because I just straight up don't. This is gonna look so ugly. I'm so sorry for this, guys, but... Pretty much all I can do at this current moment. I'm just gonna have to plug it with black. I know, it bothers me too, but... It's all I really can do to cover it up. So, guys, I am missing this piece. I don't know where it went. I don't see it anywhere. Like, it's not even underneath my keyboard either. It's just gone. You know, like one of those pieces I wish I had an extra spare of, but I do not. So... Oh, fucking hell, dude. I have to do something kind of sketchy because it took a lot of effort to get this on here. So... This is one I'm not happy to do. So we need 4 clear pieces. It looks like we need to do it. Bam. Bam. Watch this improvisation. You guys ready for this shit? This is gonna make your panties drop. We're gonna do this shit, right? Then need you. Alright. We need you as the last piece of the puzzle. Watch this shit. You guys ready for this? This is what makes the girls love me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I fucked it up, but guess what? I still fixed it. Engineering skills right there. Fuck yeah. Maybe autistic, but at least I'm not retarded. Actually, no, I still think I am. I don't think that's going to escape. Well, it's a good thing I found that piece that fell on the floor, because I do actually need that for this next part. So it looks like I need to do it like so. around the window almost. So it looks like it goes like this, right? So it goes bam. Ribba-dam dam, rig-a-dam dam. Oh, who could try to bite your tongue off? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Actually, you can't see it because the angle's weird, but so far we're doing good on that, so. Need one last green one. So now we have the furrow on the outside that we have to design. Which actually comes in step 3. It's like... So this is really just the start of it. That looks interesting. But we'll get to that in just a second. So we need to build these things. This looks weird, but okay. So we need a rod. We need a disc. We need to attach clear plain LED. It's actually not an LED, it's just this. It's just a clear one. So we need that to that. And we need my dogs to be barking in the background. Told you, there it is. Like I said, are you really watching a Sniper Vale stream without Katori's dogs fucking barking in the background? Nope. We need that. And it looks like we need the hill. So we need these two connected, like so. I'm gonna put this back upright. It needs to be upright. So we need these connected. Where's the other one? There we go. So we need these connected like so. Then we connect them to this. Like that? Yeah. Then we do that twice. So we need you to that. Oh no, wait. No, this one's not supposed to be another hook. This one's supposed to be this one. So it's supposed to be like that. Oop. Almost lost it there for a second. Then where'd that go? Shit. Did I need that? I don't think so. I hope so. Anyways, let's forget I just totally lost a piece there. That's besides the point. So we need you into that. That's what I hate doing with really tiny things. It's because I have shaky hands. And I'm prone to knocking into things and really fucking everything up. So then we put these onto here like so. Oop, that's not supposed to happen. We want to stay on that. And that to that, like so. Like that. Except this one's not exactly straight. So we got that going. Good progress so far. And then we move on to the last step of the procedure. So we need all of these. So it looks like we need to do it. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay. So bam. So once it like this, I imagine? We do this 10 times. Okay. 1, 2. So let's start putting them on just in case. So we have to do it like this, right? That's not right. Is it? So like that instead? Yeah. So it's like that. Okay, so we have to do that 10 times? Shit, alright. Aim it like so. Hmm. Makes me feel like a kid all over again. No, let's not lose those pieces, please. I really do not want to lose those pieces. Because I'm pretty sure I don't get any extra of these ones, so... That looks a wee bit fucked up, but that's fine. So we can push and adjust. Goodness gracious. What have I done? I lost count. So I'm just gonna keep going until I run out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 3 more. I'm just gonna assemble them first, and then I will stick them on later. No, so it did give me some extra pieces. It gave me 1 extra one, just in case. So if I lost 2, I would have been completely fucked. I put all 3 of these on backwards. Wow, talk about stupidity. So then we do. That's not pretty at all. Come on. There it goes. And the last one. Shit. There we go. Look at that. That's what we have so far. So. That's all of step 2 done. And that took an hour less than step 1. We did have a little bit of a hiccup. At this section here, as you can see, we had to use 2 different pieces because we lost it. It doesn't look too awful. I think it'll be fine, but it still upsets me that we did even lose a piece, so that sucks, but and yeah, we got the inside of it too. So we got the bed, a couch, It is interesting how it's like a little ladder you climb to get into bed. It's cool. So yeah. So that's what we have so far. So when we come back tomorrow, we'll finish this, and that'll be step 3. So it looks like step 3 is going to be the roof panel and the pole. Now again, here's what's interesting to me is they gave me this, right? They gave me this fucking thing with it too. I don't know if there's gonna be a step that tells me like specifically where to put it or anything. Let's look just to be sure. So we have 3 more stickers? 4 more stickers. Nope, I am straight up not seeing any step for the LEDs whatsoever. So I guess we get to add this ourselves. Somehow, I don't know how we're going to, but guess we'll just have to like add LEDs, fish them through, connect them there, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. I'm not an electrician, so this may or may not go terribly, but we shall see. Let's see what we even have work with this LED thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Okay, I just pressed it and it just... So by the way, when I first pressed it, I was looking right at it. And that's why I get fucking blinded to. I was like, oh god damn, dude. So we do have an LED thing. How am I gonna get this to work though? That's the better question, so I'll figure that out tomorrow. Because I want to finish building this and then we'll see if we can fish some LEDs through here and get this set up. But yeah, that's currently what we have right now. I'd say we did a pretty good job. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to finish this up. I'm excited. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you tomorrow, same time. Actually, I'll try to make it a little earlier. For now, bye-bye.